Hey friends, this is Emily from burlapkitchen.com, where I'm all about simplicity. Today we're going to be making a cute project using a Dollar Tree frame. I believe it's a 4x6, some Mod Podge, some white chalk paint, some sticks from the backyard, some scrapbook paper, and some green burlap that my mom had got me at a yard sale. So we're going to go ahead and take the plastic off of the frame, and then we're going to take the back off, and we're going to dispose of the glass and that little flimsy piece of paper they have in there, but we do need the cardboard insert. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and paint my frame entirely white. It took 2 coats of paint. Make sure you dry it in between each coat of paint. Now you can paint this any color that you'd like, but I really wanted to do the white. So I'm just going to go ahead and dry this real quick. I did speed up this process really quick so you don't have to watch the whole thing. I'm literally just painting it and then drying in between. Like I said, I'm using 2 coats of white Waverly chalk paint in the color plaster. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Now we're going to take the cardboard insert and we're going to lay it on top the back of our scrapbook paper, and we are just going to trace this little insert out. Okay, now that we have it traced out, we're going to go ahead and just cut it out. We're going to go ahead then and we are going to Mod Podge this right to the little cardboard insert. Now there will be, when you do this, there will be a few little bumps. You can see those little, I don't even know what they're called, but that's what they use to attach that part in the back that holds the frame up. So there will be little bumps, but you're not going to notice them. I don't think you're going to notice them too much. So I'm just going to put a generous amount of Mod Podge on here, and then I'm just going to lay my scrapbook paper evenly on top and just smooth out most of the bumps. But of course, like I said, that one bump is going to be there. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure it's nice and dry. And I normally use my hand to flatten it while I'm doing that. I really like the rustic look, so I took a sanding block over this. If you wanted to, you could take it a step further and use the antique wax, but I like the gold showing through for Christmas. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put this insert back into my frame. And we have something that looks like this. It's looking cute already. Now I'm going to work with this green burlap. I just love the color of this. I'm going to cut out a really simple triangle. I just cut out one just to show you. I have some that are already ready to go, but I just wanted to sort of give you an idea of how to do that. You just cut out a real simple triangle. And what I like to do, we're going to cut out 3 of those. I like to lay them down on my frame before I start to Mod Podge them. You could Mod Podge them or hot glue. Just if you use hot glue, use a really small amount so it don't seep through the holes of the burlap. So I'm going to go ahead and Mod Podge all 3 of these onto my frame. And I like to, like I said, I like to lay them down before I do this because I like having some, I don't want 2 tall ones beside each other. I want a shorter one in the middle, and there was like a fatter one and a taller one. So I like to sort of mix them up a little bit. And you do have to press them down a little bit just till they stick. Now, I sped this up really fast because my sticks were flying everywhere, all across the room. So I just got some sticks from the backyard and just trimmed them up to the size that I wanted for my stem. And now I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue one of those to the bottom of each tree for the little tree trunk. This is such a fun craft. I made this last year. I think it was last year for my son's teachers. It was something that's fairly inexpensive to make and easy, so it was a nice little gift for the teachers. Now I'm going to take you could take ribbon. I'm going to use raffia for this one, and I'm just going to tie a real simple bow. I sped up the process here of the next couple ones just because I literally just made a simple bow for each of them. And now I'm going to go ahead and hot glue them to the top of the tree. Just like that, and you'll have to trim them and get them to look the way that you want. Now I'm going to I have these real tiny jingle bells, and I'm going to glue one of those to the center of each bell, just like that, and that is it, guys. Now for the final picture, I wanted to show you ones that I made last year, just so you can see what they look like a little bit different. So I hope you enjoyed this project. For more great ideas just like this one, please visit burlapkitchen.com. Thank you.